Imagination.
Yo guys, I've got a spark which I'm going to use to ignite the fire for a brand new video here on my channel. Now today's video is pretty special because, just like that, I've been uploading for half a decade. That was right, 5 years ago today I uploaded my first ever video. Since then I have archived the video so you can check that out using the link in the description below. But this begs the question, what am I going to do for this video in celebration of half a decade's worth of Skarner's content creation? Well, I'm going to do what I've been doing for the last 5 years on YouTube, doing completely random things and hoping it'll stick. So I found that there green screen effect in an advertisement of all things, and I thought it was incredibly random, so I knew for a fact I had to use it in a video sometime. It even reminds me of Skarner's, given that Washbuckler over here is an octopus in and of himself, and there is even an entire game dedicated to cars. Superchargers is fantastic. Now recently I've been replaying the Sly Cooper games. As you know, I love those games, and the first one of which was the very first video game I ever played. The music was fitting and the level design was genius, and it helped me become who I am today, as invested as I am in games today, especially since the game itself was very fast paced and really fun to play through. Perfect to get a young audience into gaming. You know, that's what it did with me, and I have such a big nostalgia towards the game because of it. And that swamp section where you run away from a giant serpent is particularly captivating. I like how I use the word cap in the word captivating, since this leads nicely onto my favourite 3D Mario platformer, Super Mario Odyssey. The non-linearity mixed with the kingdom designs and mechanics all chain together to make the traversal of these colourful and memorable worlds all the more entertaining. But whilst I could talk about Sly Cooper and Super Mario all day, this right here is on Skarner's channel, so I should probably talk about Skarner's, and not just the game with cars in it, and not those kind of cars. For half a decade now, I've been making Skarner's content. It was an incredibly rough start, as it took me 14 months to hit my first 100 subscribers, and until then my videos weren't too well made. They were filmed in portrait and contained no editing whatsoever, but there were still fun moments, especially in my Skarner's Hunting series.
Single vented lightsaber pattern pendant. No, not really, don't sue me, Sydney. Sydney? Why did you say Sydney? Cut that bit out, edit it out, redo. Single vented lightsaber pattern pendant. No, not really, Disney, don't sue me for this.
Over time, Skarner's became less and less available at retail, therefore I would struggle to actually hunt for Skarner's and Skarner's Hunting. So naturally the series evolved into what it is today, Skarner's Vlogging. I also used a camera to record gameplay. Luckily I got a job at the end of the summer in 2018, and I was finally able to afford myself my first ever PlayStation 4 so that I could finally use that to capture greater gameplay quality content. And it's also been my main tool for streaming since. That was an absolute blast to stream for the first time and to continue streaming with you all to this day. But easily the most admirable part of this channel is how it's grown over half a decade and how I've grown with it. I've matured, and the content of my channel has also matured. I used to never swear, but now I will, so long as it adds a more comedic flair to the video or adds to my charisma in some way. The editing has become more sophisticated, so every video I try something new. My Sabotage series went from a camera-based video series which I'd cropped down to fit the TV screen into, and now it's got captured gameplay and a green screen face cam to boot. This time last year I had just over 650 subscribers. I've gained so much ground so quickly, and it truly blows my mind, which brings us to our next portion of the video. And now we reach that part of the video that I know all of you have been looking forward to most, because I for one have been looking forward to it most also. What's been happening for the past few weeks is that Saving Skylands has been gathering up a bunch of clips from all of you celebrating this anniversary alongside me, and I haven't seen these clips yet, which is why I had Saving Skylands compile all of them, so then I can react to these clips absolutely blind. I have no idea what I'm in for. It's something that is going to be an absolute treat. I am so excited, so I'm just going to pop these on right now. I know that was smooth. That's what happens when you have wet hair from a shower, because once I got out of the shower, this was the treat I was graced with. So yeah, I'm going to press this play button and see what's in store for me.
My name is Hypnosniper2003, and I just want to say, first off, thank you Saving Skylands/Victor for giving me this opportunity.
Yeah, huge thanks to Saving the Skylands for compiling this all together. You can find all appropriate links and stuff in the description below. You can also see the unedited version in the description below, so go check that out if you don't want to hear nothing but my reactions over the top of it all the time.
Before I get more into Igknight, I just want to say, if you haven't subscribed to Igknight the Planet, go ahead, subscribe.
Yeah, I think you should do that. You know, if the button is right below me, it's red. You know, if you press it, it changes colours. Isn't that magical? Why would you not want that experience, right? Oh, it's me.
So Igknight was one of...
Yeah, it's cool bringing up these images. You can see that my subscribers have been gaining in less of a pace than Saving Skylands, which is absolutely fine. I'm not envious or anything. I'm proud that people subscribe and watch Saving Skylands content. It's Skylands content that people love. I love that. Take a shot of some how I say love this video. Don't do that, you'll definitely be dead.
It was really cool seeing that there's other people that I could connect to. And Igknight was super welcoming with that.
I try to be. It's very important to be welcoming.
All the work he does in the videos, like they're all great quality.
Oh, thanks, man. That's all by heart. I appreciate knowing that you appreciate the content and that you find it great and entertaining.
That I attended and chatted in was actually the very first live stream that I have chatted in. So
I'm beyond honoured for that. The first live stream, wow. Yeah, everyone's welcome to those. We try to keep it lighthearted and fun.
And through him, I was able to see so many other content creators.
Amazing! I love sharing things around. Be sure to subscribe to as many Sky Peeps even as possible. They are all even deserving of your love and support. I can't emphasize this enough.
Judas, shout out to you.
Judas is amazing. I'd love to hear that name pop up. Great gameplay, great music analysis.
The list could go on, honestly. I can't keep it.
Exactly, it goes on and on and on. There are dozens upon dozens of us creators, some even better than myself.
I got to be friends with, and really...
Most even better than myself, I should say.
Because of that, so I just want to say thank you, Igknight. You have...
No, thank you. This was legendary.
You think you have? So yeah, that's all I could really say. So yeah, peace out.
Peace. Hey, I recognise this intro. I don't know where that's from. Wow. The music just adds so much to these videos. It goes to show why Skylanders music is so powerful. And I love the reignited puns. Yes, definitely intended. Wow, really? That's amazing. I hope it's going well. Wow. I've said that hundreds of times. 5 years, half a decade, I can't believe it. Did you have to do that? About gave me a heart attack.
I don't know what to say. I feel great for you. Being in the community for
Aw,
5
thanks,
years,
man.
That's mad. I've only been in the community for like, what, 1 year?
Oh, that's still amazing. We appreciate everyone who comes in and supports Skylanders in any way they can, whether they create content, whether they watch for content.
Anniversary thing. I recently got an Igknighter.
Wise pick up there, my friend.
Unboxing is going to be coming soon on my channel. But I just want to say, happy 5-year anniversary.
Thanks, man.
That makes sense.
Hey guys, this is Luke.
Oh, don't worry, it made total sense.
So I'm just making this video to congratulate
Amazing, thank you. I've never even seen some of these people before. It's amazing to see the support you guys are showing me right now. It's truly humbling.
by being one of the creators that has
Oh, I'm honoured to be such an influential creator. Above honoured.
You might have realized if you're watching my videos, there's a lot more Skylanders videos recently. And
Yeah, there are so many Skylanders content creators that go by unappreciated. We need to change that.
videos are really good.
It is Igknight the Fire 5th year anniversary.
It sure is.
I am excited how I use this SkyTuber champion to influence me to become who I am right now, like small SkyTuber, hopefully get to 100 by the end of May.
Get this guy to 100 by the end of May.
It was that
Make it happen.
inspired me to do what I love. I love Skylanders, and I wanted to put my name out in the Skylander community by doing videos.
Yeah, if any of you are hesitant about making videos, just go for it. Express your love and passion for the series, and things will hopefully grow from there.
Almost any video he does, you know it's going to be great.
Aw, thanks.
That is also
I
very
mean that sincerely.
ignited. So happy 5th year anniversary to one of the best SkyTubers Igknight the Fire, and
The best, wow. It shocks me every single time I hear that. One of the best. I would think of myself like that. I just do the best I can, and if people love it, which they seem to, that truly, you know, it's kind of like a loop. You guys turn it around to inspire me. I feel inspired by you.
Congratulations on getting to 5 years on YouTube. You are one of the key reasons on why I started collecting Skylanders again.
Amazing.
If it wasn't
That's a
for-
great collection. I'm glad I reignited that spark in your life, I suppose. And now I'm here with Huns. Oh, here we go. Seen a lot of this guy on my comment channel, comment section recently even. Oh, and I'm loving how he's situated with the igniter in front of the camera right there. Very reminiscent of some of the shots I've done previously. Oh yeah, I'm watching. This is incredible. Thank you. Oh, it's a lot of content, alright, but I've loved every minute of it, and it's thanks 100% to your guys' incredible support. This video is just proof of why you all are as great as you are, and I love you all. He is pretty damn amazing. Just casually like the best video game character of all time, no big deal.
And I just wanted to say that I hope I see a lot more future content in the future, because that will be really fun to watch.
I mean, content from me, content from definitely you guys. I can't wait to see what all these up and coming SkyTubers have to offer.
I hope you go on to do a lot more.
Hey,
I
Igknight,
pledge on
it's
it.
Kofuyama. 5 years, man. That's awesome, really. 5 years is a lot, and that's actually very inspiring for all of us that we're starting. Like me, I don't even have 1 year of making videos of Skylanders, so it's
You did well
just
for
amazing
yourself
to
for 1
see
year.
how far I can become just like you. So yeah, congratulations on half a decade, man.
Thank you
Really.
very much. Have a good one. Oh, it's Crash! He told me he made this,
This is
but
not my video. This is for Igknight.
see it here, this is
What can I
amazing.
say about Ignite the Fire? It's been 5 years.
So many people have came in here, this is
5 years
incredible.
on YouTube. I remember when you first started and you
Oh boy, here we go.
streams and promote your channel. And that's
I'm not proud of that, to be honest. This was before I knew that this was generally not okay. I didn't know that it was rude to self-promote beforehand.
grown up.
Nowadays, I wouldn't do that.
Obviously, however, he was never going to grow up. But it's so amazing to see Ignite grow to who he is now.
Oh, I've literally grown
He's
too.
watching this channel slowly
I was 16 when I first started.
He's always wanted it to be. And it sucks that not as many people are watching. People
Well,
need to
15
go
turning
check it out
16.
because Not only is he one of the best SkyTubers out there, he's one of the most loyal. He's the one that's been
That is so
watching all
humbling.
these SkyTubers and supporting everybody ever since he started making YouTube. And that's the biggest thing about Ignite is he is passionate about everything he does, and he's legit one of the best guys I've met from YouTube. Even Maggie's upset about the fact that everyone needs to go and subscribe to him and needs to go watch his videos to see that all the videos
Oh, I
are
love the dog.
good.
Dog is the best part. I think Crash's dog should just take over the channel. Meg is her name. I hope it is. Hopefully I will get that wrong. Yeah, hashtag make Meg head of Crash's Skylar's channel and make it 10 times better.
It's totally in the shower. But happy anniversary for real. Have a good night.
Thank you, Crash. Again, amazing to see all of these huge and also small SkyTubers just for broad, for spectrum, for range. Amazing.
I'm just gonna basically talk about how
Like this
great
community, I
Skylar is,
suppose.
because he's coming up on his 5th channel anniversary, and I would not be where I am today without him. I don't think half the people watching us would be, because he's just that committed to the Skylers community. And 5 years is a long time. I am very impressed about how long he's been committed to the game.
You're all just so nice. Like, what did I do to deserve this? I just make videos, I put them out there, and you guys watch. That is... words just can't be expressed enough, shall we say. I'm so blown away by all of this.
So much commitment to the game, to the community as a whole. I love your videos.
Like I said before, it's a two-way relationship. You know, it's not just on me. I can shout you guys out all you like, but you guys need to put in the effort, and I see that from all of you.
Hope you're doing well. Happy 5 years.
I am doing well, thank you for asking.
5 years. Has it really been 5 years already?
Yeah, man, I can't believe it either. Time has gone by too fast.
And you were, or I was doing some Skylander collab, and you made a video promoting it, and I don't think I ever actually followed through with that Skylander collab, so maybe we shouldn't talk about that. But I subscribed to you right then and there, and I've been watching you ever since. And just to see how much your content has grown.
I mean, Shadow Dragon has been on my channel a lot. I message him on Instagram and he's just on it immediately. I could always rely on this man. Incredible talent.
You know, when you started out back in 2017 to now, and just how much you've dedicated to this over 5 years. I don't think people really can, you know, realize how much effort and how much time.
Exactly, half a decade is nothing to be shameful of.
Almost every day, if not every day, and it's always something new, and it's well put together, it's well edited, it's detailed.
I do love the editing process, it's a lot of fun.
Live streaming that, or you're doing a, you know, top 10 video, or some Skylander related video, a How to Train Your Dragon video.
Oh, it's been a while since I've focused on How to Train Your Dragon. I still love that trilogy, still my favourite trilogy of all time. That trilogy is amazing, I could talk all day about that trilogy.
And I just love watching you, man, and I'm so proud to say that I was one of the ones that knew you way back in the beginning. I knew you, you know, way before.
Oh yeah, we go whiles back.
I mean, you passed me years ago, but now you're up all the way at the top. You're like synonymous with the word SkyTube.
Oh, thanks. That is truly the thing that blows my mind most of all, being one of the big guys, as you could put it, in quotations right now. It really humbles me.
So much more. You know it, I've told you a million times, but I just need you to know that you're one of the best. So proud to have known you since the beginning, and happy to call myself a fan, and happier to call myself a friend. And so
Yeah, I'm proud of the friendship too. Shadow Dragon, like I said before, he's incredible.
Sitting here talking about your 10-year anniversary, the same way I'm talking about your 5-year anniversary. So get back to it. I know you can do it, man. You're the best.
Yeah, all I gotta do is double everything I've done so far. No big deal, am I right? Who knows? By the time channel turns a decade old, we might actually have a new Skylanders game. Wouldn't that be something?
Congratulations on your 5-year milestone, dude.
Thank you very much as always.
I've always had great interaction with you. You're always super cool.
I try to be. If I could make someone's day, I will. Why would you purpose to go out of your way just to make things worse off for people? Is what we should be asking ourselves, right?
I'm the same way. So this is just me sending you a congratulations on your 5 years, buddy. And here's to 5 more plus.
Yo, what's up, Igknight?
Oh, Skyder Gamer TV. This guy. Where do I even start with Skyder Gamer TV?
So thanks for fighting the fight with us. And I just want to, you know, give
well, thanks for popping on and celebrating this with me. I really appreciate the input from especially bigger SkyTubers and Crash Skies and Skyder Gamer TV.
I don't know if I'd be here without you, because you're one of the key inspirations for my YouTube channel and why I started it. And you're just
yeah, I can't believe that. These people surpassing me. I'm so proud of them, and yet I inspired them? What?
thank you so much for sticking around. You know, when it's been hard and when it's been easy for us.
Yeah,
to
it was great
understand.
seeing the big ones
And
come in and
please stick
celebrate
around
me. It's
for
great
weeks to
seeing
find
the
more
little
news.
guys, just
Thank you so much,
everyone
Net the
all
Fire,
together.
and I'll see you
It's
later.
the true pinnacle of community. Every meaning of the word could be seen here.
Half a decade now.
Half a decade, yeah, it blows my mind too.
Other than that, of course, congratulations for 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. Definitely.
Thanks, man.
The past few years and for being such a dedicated Sky YouTuber. Also, the content creations I've had 5 months has been absolutely spectacular.
Oh yeah, I should really get to even more of that because I have been taking a bit of a break recently. Been busy doing too many big projects all at once.
Yeah. So yeah, just keep up the good work and all that. But
I have plans to, my friend.
I do look forward to seeing you around in the future, and yeah, have a good one.
My apologies about that, Kurt. We're going to waste no time getting straight back into this.
That is pretty impressive, especially since you joined in 2016, the year the last Fantasy game was released by Imaginators.
Well, very close to the actual launch of Imaginators. I was considering starting my channel back at launch of Imaginators. I just never really got round to it until February of 2017, hence the whole 5-year anniversary thing.
He ran by steady, and slowly but surely, he eventually evolved into a saint in the SkyTuber community.
There's no need for this pedestal, honestly. You guys are as good as me. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I just got lucky. I kept dedication rolling, and I'm just you know, spotlight, a showcase of what can happen if you too remain this dedicated, this passionate. A universe has a way of balancing things out, so eventually you put in all of this work, and whilst you don't get recognition now, slowly but surely they'll start to meet one another, and you'll garner the recognition you deserve for that dedication.
That is an act that I am personally grateful for, and ever since then I always felt motivated to create videos, all because of Igknight the Fire.
Wow.
Three things that me and Igknight the Fire have in common. We're both British.
Oh yeah, guess repping the Brits, alright.
I've always been told by many people that all the stuff I like is basically death. Nothing that I like suited what they like, and it was just...
Yeah, here's the thing, who cares if Scarlet's dead? If we enjoy it, that's what matters. See what you live in life. Who cares what people have to say about it? Yeah, that's what we love. I love SkyTubers can come out and truly be themselves on camera. Again, this idea of community coming together under a shared interest. It's amazing seeing just the spectrum. You wouldn't expect this many people to love, adore, and create content around Skylanders, but there is if you go looking for it. You always got to put yourself out there. Don't let fear dictate, or nerves, just, like I said earlier, try things up, see how it goes, and maybe you'll get somewhere. And even if you don't, you used to still create the content, enjoy creating the content, and just put everything into it.
Being such a friendly guy to talk to, being charismatic, being funny. Like, every time I pop onto his streams, he always like welcomes me and just...
Oh yeah, it's always great to see you on streams. It's great to see anyone on the streams. It's amazing that, you know, time is valuable, it's precious. It's the one thing in life you never get back. And you guys choose to spend that time with me. Wow, just as I can begin to cover it. Okay, I'm loving this clip already. That is some amazing penmanship right there. Very impressed. What a I mean, look at this. Such a talent indeed. I'm taken away. That is amazing. Wow. Where were you when Activision were hiring and Toys for Bob and all that? Wow. Oh, I am taken away. I'm the fact that I'm able to do all this and hold the camera at the same time. I struggle holding the camera and doing other things with my single hand regularly, let alone drawing with this amount of precision. And if you love this art, I have more art to showcase at the end of the video. Because you guys will send me all sorts of stuff, and I am so honoured to have received it. Wow. No, thank you. That is truly incredible. Well put, my friend. Well put. And that is just...
Why, hello.
Whew.
Skyward Stream here.
And Skyward Stream. Matt, another incredible content creator. Me and her, we speak a lot.
That just blows my mind.
Oh, it blows my mind too, my friend. One of my closest ones at that.
It's just craziness. I mean,
I've made so many friends through this process. And it's incredible, truly.
and you know,
My apologies, I'm repeating myself so much.
just accomplished so much. He's just generous for the sake of being generous. And we could use more of that. And honestly, Igknight is really holding up the Skylander community. Of course, with many other people. But
It's definitely not just me. Say, you all put in some incredible work to help keep it alive.
really should be lucky we have. And look, I know this sounds cheesy.
Well, I feel lucky for all you lot.
Sometimes
I feel blessed to be in a company of such an amazing community.
honestly, that's another thing about it.
I mean, a lot of you guys, when I shout you out, you don't let it go to your head. You use that as motivation. You use that as fuel to really push through and fire your passions. I find that amazing, the fact that I can shout you out and you will put in the effort to truly earn that honour. Even though it's my honour to celebrate all of you.
It's true. And his content too. Especially when he reviews things. It's such a unique way of expressing his opinion. He just words it in some of the most interesting ways I've found. No other
Yeah, you've got to be stylistic about things. It's just dull if you watch like a review for a film and it's the exact same as another review you watched. I've been unique style-wise my entire life. My English teacher hated my writing. I never got good grades in English because it is so subjective, and she hated my style because it was so different and she preferred me to be more traditional with it. And then I got a good examiner, a more open examiner for my English exams, and I got a damn good grade for my unique style of writing.
Hey there, Igknight. I'm
Hey!
taking a break.
This is made about
and,
himself.
To say congratulations. 5
Yeah,
years
he
on YouTube
pushed
is
through his
absolutely
break
nuts.
for
I've
this.
been
That
only
if that
doing
is an
this for a
indication
year,
of
9
what
months
is
now, and I feel
absolutely
like I've been
incredible
10
work from
years.
Saving
So the fact that
Skylands.
you've been able to stay on YouTube, keep making great content, and just not get tired of it while representing one of the greatest Skylanders.
Oh, he's not one of the
one
greatest.
fun Skylanders
He
of all
is
time.
the
Being a
greatest.
great person and just helping out the community constantly. You're just an amazing guy and a staple to the Skylanders community, and us as a whole couldn't be more thankful for what you've done.
Aw.
So thank you and congratulations for 5 years on YouTube.
Igknighter is a classic fire Skylander, one of the best and most
Mike
powerful
Igknight,
in
my
the game.
man.
The Flame Blade does a good amount of damage with a variety of combos, and the Mega Slam attack is just powerful. Being able to release the Flame Form can reach enemies further away from you, giving him some pretty good range. There were 3 different figures of Igknighter, all playable in the 6 Skylander games, including the 3DS games. Igknighter is
Where
a
is
fan
the
favorite
starter
among
pack
the Skylanders
character?
community,
Boom.
including one SkyTuber known as Igknight the Fire. Huge shout out to Igknight the Fire for being on YouTube for 5 years. I mean, as a fellow content creator myself, being on YouTube for 5 years and being consistent with uploads, it's pretty hard. I mean, most channels don't even last 5 years, and the fact that he's been doing this for that long and talking about Skylanders, one of the best video game franchises of all time, it's pretty impressive.
Yeah, that's a
Igknight
shot where
Device is a
my
pretty cool
hair has
guy.
not been
I
combed
haven't got a
through,
chance
hence why I
to
took the
talk to
shower
him
and combed it
directly,
through. It
but we
looks a
have
lot
been on
nicer
each
like
other's channels,
this.
so I hope we do something again in the future. So once
Oh
again,
yeah, I'm always
congrats
having
to Igknight
collaborations
the
in the
Fire
back of my
for being
mind.
on this platform for 5 years.
Thank you
And
so
please keep
incredibly
talking about my
much.
boy Blastamine. I know he's your favorite Skylander besides Igniter.
Yeah, I can't quite go as far as that, but with that being said and done, the video is over and now I'm upset because that was like the best video on YouTube, hands down. And I want more of it, give me more of that. That was something truly special, that was something you only come about once in a blue moon. And I could not have been happier with how this turned out. Honestly, you've made me so warm and fuzzy inside. That sounds so wrong when you take it out of context, but to say that this video was heartwarming, whew, I need to catch my breath after that, because that was just so powerful to me. Thank you doesn't even begin to cover it. All of you hopping on in dedication of me. Wow. Just, I'm beyond impressed with everything you all have created for me. Beyond it. Just all my wildest expectations have been blown. You did a fantastic job. An even bigger shout out yet to Saving Skylands. This could not have been possible without such a legendary content creator. I am blessed to have him as a friend, and we as a community are lucky to have him as such an avid content creator, so passionate and so driven. Even during his break he had content that was pre-recorded. Him and all of the other SkyTubers, this goes out to all of you. You're all incredible and keep up just the unparalleled work you're doing. You're making yourselves proud, you're making this community proud. Don't ever lose sight of that. That brings us quite nicely onto the room tour, to which everything you're about to see in this room is my recording setup. I have one room in a house of 8 different rooms rented by, of course, me and my 7 other roommates. But that being said, we get to kick things off with Igknight here in the room tour, but right behind him we have a little saving pot. I have a few just scrap and loose change down in there, and then there's also some bleach that obviously I use to clean up the place, and then underneath this lamp is a pre-order for Horizon Forbidden West. Still cannot wait for that. Releases on Friday and I am pumped to say the least. And there's also a lamp which has a nice easy switch on right there. It's very bright though, not entirely necessary when we have all the natural light coming from outside the door right now. So usually you'd have windows, but this is the only kind of source of the outside world I get to see. The door straight to the back garden, so I do like having the shortcut out there. It also means that usually I can bring my bike straight through and lock it up outside, but to save time today, and because I'm going to be using it, I just have it right here by the radiator, as of course opposite the massive wardrobe here, obviously possessing all of my clothes. What else would I put in a wardrobe now, right? Then we have consoles, the Xbox 360, the PlayStation 4 Pro, and then this awesome purple PS5 controller. You can't go much wrong with that. The colours of that really pop. It looks so much more nice than the white version. And speaking of a white version, this is my newly acquired PS5, to which I'm waiting for purple faceplates to release, and then I can customise it to look exactly like that controller back there. And then, of course, we have the headset that I'd use, and right behind it, the hard drive plugged into the PS5 so I can have all of my PS4 games stored on it. 2 terabytes gives me plenty of room to work with. Then we have a massive TV, and for reflections you can see in it will be looked upon later, but more importantly yet, I have my cup and water. Obviously got to stay hydrated. Now, back here we have bin liners and a little tripod that I'd use to set up for recording videos. Normally when this light is on for the lighting in the rest of the room, doesn't look all too great, especially since I'd set the tripod up here, meaning the light would be directly in front of it. So instead I just switch on that light right there, and I use that as illumination because the light source will then be behind the camera. That's exactly how I recorded a grand majority of this here video, using that tripod setup on the desk beforehand. Now those bin liners, they're obviously used for desk, and by the desk I mean what's tucked around the side of it, of course, all of my rubbish. And speaking of rubbish, these cables down here are looking exactly just like that. Then you of course have the bed. You've seen plenty of this throughout the video. Very comfortable to sleep upon. Anyway, back here we have not only all of my shower and gear, but also a portal for the Xbox 360 and some recipes right on top of the tissues and the wipes and my badminton rackets. So quite self-explanatory stuff. My backpack, so that's ready to go and to boot the moment I jump out this door here where my little comb sits at, so I can comb through my hair with such ease. That being said, back here we have drawers which we're not quite going to explore. We've already explored the rubbish bin there, so no point in pointing that out twice. Hiding right back around here is my helmet and my little case with over 400 Blu-rays and games in it, or game discs I should say. And this is a secret storage compartment. It's basically where I have all of my boxes, besides for these bags. Obviously I don't put them in storage because I use them regularly, either for going to the gym or going out delivering. But the final and bestest, most glorious part of the tour is of course the scanner shelf. I obviously don't have all of the scanners here. That would be far too high a quantity for just 4 shelving units. So instead I have Spice Adventure and Giants down here, just barely squeezing on in. And then that's followed up by Trap Team and Swap Force, again just barely squeezing it on in. In fact, I couldn't even manage to fit all of them on here because I need to put the Trap Masters on the next shelf up. But then that's followed by Superchargers, to which I didn't really bring many. I just practically brought enough vehicles to beat the game with and a few Superchargers themselves. Now then there's the Senseis. I have a dozen or so and they're looking glorious, but at the very top we have a carry case, all of my traps, and a golden chop as well as the Dark Edition starter packs and an Igknight even hiding right back there. I have several versions of the character. There's not just of course all of these ones back here, as well as for one from all the greenery. Speaking of greenery, the only SSA core I don't have is Boomer, and that's because he's at home. But that being said, it does bring us back to where we started. The very first Legendary Igniter I placed emphasis upon. I always have this up here because when I'm studying from my desk down below, I can simply look up and see the gloriousness of my spare Legendary Igniter I kept to one side over here. Because yes, 2 versions of Legendary Igniter is not even close to having enough versions of the character. But that being said, that pretty much concludes the room tour over here. Igknight here has been the mascot of the channel since its very inception, and I couldn't have chosen a cooler character. Sure, dragons are also pretty fucking cool. You can't go wrong with Toothless after all. I mean, his personality is completely body language based, which is a huge risk DreamWorks would take because they're so accustomed to just throwing talking animals that don't ever shut up in your face for the sake of entertaining children for 90 minutes. And yet you wind up still incredibly invested in the relationship between Toothless and Hiccup, and it's even greater how Toothless can both be cute but also incredibly badass. How can you not find yourself on an absolute rollercoaster of emotions for the final act of How to Train Your Dragon 2? It's powerful and incredibly memorable for it. There are so many dragons in Skylanders 2, not this guy unfortunately, but so many dragons all the same. And that there is where you'll find the link between Skylanders and How to Train Your Dragon 2, my greatest life passions. And on that note, this 5-year celebration will finally be coming to an end. But for the end of this here premiere, I don't just have my incredible Blazer Knights and Scorching Dragons to thank. I've been sent several pieces of art by incredibly talented individuals that truly brightened up my day. Firstly, there is this incredible piece. It's Dark Igniter and it looks so damn cool. Proof as to why a dark version of this character would have been sick. This was very well drawn by none other than Kellen McGladdery. My apologies if I botched that pronunciation there, but finally moving on to this amazing piece by none other than Skyward Stream. I couldn't think of anything more appropriate for the ending here, as it's a great celebration of the 5-year anniversary. So I look forward to another year of incredible Skylanders content here on the channel, and until the next video arises, peace.